All right, let's take a look at defense because, that's always the funnest thing to do. And this last game, I will give our defense credit. They were good for a lot of the game. Just was not good at the end. All right, so starting off right away, first play for them. This is after we scored a touchdown, right? They're going to run the ball straight up the middle here with Saquon Barkley, which for the most part did a pretty good job of, getting the job done for the for majority of the game. And then he just took off at the end. Obviously, now we have two different angles here. This is the 22 film. It's a little bit new to me, so give me a second to kind of get this adjusted. But this is obviously what we got right here. Bam, bam, bam. The hole opens up because this guy does look like he's kind of getting held on the play. It's a run play every single time. So Saquon's going to go through there just like that. And yes. So yes, I also do have a little wand thing I can write on the screen. All right, so this is a play action pass. I'm actually going to look at it. Now I'll look at it from this play. So this ends up being a run play for Jalen Hurts. Okay, looking down the field right here. He does actually have a open guy over here. Does not look like we have any defender there. This guy is going to be open around here in the box. That's covered. That's covered. And so he ends up just taking off running straight up the middle because he does have a gap. In all honesty, he could have hit the guy on the right-hand side wide open. But he does end up just taking off running and getting a chunk yards here. A couple yards on the play. And again, that hole opens up. And I mean, bruh, that is humongous. I mean, when you're looking at Jalen Hurts' side, he has obviously very mobile, has a lot of speed to him. I mean, look at that. That is freaking wide open. Yeah. Shout out to the defense. Now, they do go down the field here and kick a field goal. So this is the first drive of them kicking a field goal. They do run the ball to the right-hand side here. For the most part, I'm not going to get on our defense for this. I think they do collapse right here. They don't let him get into the second level. Because obviously, he gets through this, right? The only guys that could stop him is this guy right here. They get to the second level, it's GG. So, we do a good job there of at least getting stopped. Let me actually we'll get in a more slow version of this so I don't go too fast through this. This is a different angle with it. And I mean, for the most part, again, right here, the guy who actually ends up making the play isn't this guy, which you think would be, because obviously he's going right there. It's actually this guy right here. He's the one who makes the play on the side. He's going to peel off of this guy and get straight to the running back. So let's kind of go through this real fast. You can see he peels off, and that's going to be Jermaine Pratt, actually, who peels off and gets the running back. Great play right there. Again, shutting down the run in the backfield, something that, we have struggled with this season. Good to see him getting the job done right there. All right, next play later. It's going to be a pass play. Again, this is the problem we've been talking about, is getting after the quarterback. Nobody here is winning their one-to-one matchups, and that's the biggest issue. Everyone is getting, manhandled pretty much. I mean, come on now, bro. Somebody needs to get through their guy. Someone needs to get a pass rush. Now, down the field. Oh, okay. My bad. Did not mean to do that. Down the field here, you got a wide open guy right here, right? You got a wide open guy right here. Now, this is zone based on what I understand. So, pretty much what this is this guy is going to run deep. He's going to cover that zone. He's going to run deep. He's going to cover that zone. I think this guy is in a flat, and this guy is in a flat. This guy is like that. And then this guy, I believe, is either a quarterback spy. We can actually... Okay, no, this guy is... Okay, so this guy is a top flat. This guy is right here. So that's kind of the zones right here, right? So what you want to do if you're a quarterback here is this guy is going to keep running here. That's where you throw the ball. That's going to be the guy that gets open. And, wow, okay. I promise you I did not see that play. Did not realize what that play was. he threw it exactly where I thought he was going to throw it. Because that's the open zone. Okay, that actually worked out pretty well. That's literally the open zone. And that works out every single time. Wow, okay. That's... Hey, you know what? If you want to say I have some football knowledge, that's some football knowledge right there. All right, this is a design run play. And again, you know, you see that right there. Hole opens up. He can literally just run straight through here. And he's not going to get to the second level, but that's kind of understood on this type of play. He's not going to get there. He's going to run up the middle. And he's going to get just enough yards as humanly possible. And I mean, look at that hole opens up. I mean, that is the most free real estate you're ever going to get. Although, here's what I'll say. Why didn't he cut back? I mean, obviously, yes, listen, you got two guys here, right? Jermaine Pratt's going to get picked up by this guy. But, I mean, 21, or sorry, 81 is probably going to pick up him, or going to try to. If he can out-juke or out-move Von Bell, he can easily get to the end zone. I mean, that's a free tutty right there. I don't know why he decided to go through here. I mean, I do kind of understand the concept. He's hoping Saquon picks him up, and if he picks him up, he's like just goes straight through there. So maybe I'm an idiot. Maybe that is a smart move. It just doesn't work out because the defenders can come through the back and get him. So, again, you know, looking at it, it is what it is. Great job right here of just squishing up this hole. There is a hole here. Technically, Saquon could have went like that, but I mean, the whole, like, you can see right here, defenders right here, they're going to all go straight for Saquon, get him, and shut him down in the backfield. And great play right there, designed by the Bengals defense. This is a better angle of it. Run straight up the middle. And again, that's just pushing the line off and getting Saquon in the backfield right there. Good play. Couple yards, but you're going to give that up to Saquon Barkley. It is what it is. Pass play here. This is a screen pass. Pretty much as always, this is how... Okay, I keep doing this by accident. This is how it goes. This goes like this. They allow the defenders in, and then they throw it straight over top. It's a bubble screen. So if you want to kind of indicate it like this is kind of how the play goes. Actually, I think it's a little bit more in. It's like that. And then, bam. And then, quarterback throws here. And then these guys block here. This guy catches the ball. And the only guy that can really get the screen guy is going to be these guys. And that's pretty much that. It ends up being a bubble screen. He catches it. Great play right here to peel off. Now, keep in mind, here's the thing about bubble screens that's really kind of dangerous and kind of, you know, irky, is that you can't block. You can't block until the guy catches the ball. So you might say, like, and this is a lot of times people will be like, whoa, what the heck is going on with this guy? Why didn't he block this guy? You can't. That's pass interference. So until the ball is caught by this guy, you can't block this guy. So he's going to go straight for the quarterback. If you block him, it's pass interference. It's offensive pass interference. You can't do that. So it ends up working out pretty well. Good example of this is, you know, the whole line's going to block this way. These guys are going to, these guys are, everyone, when you run a screen pass, this is what happens. Everyone goes left. These guys are like, oh yeah, we can come in and get the quarterback. You throw it over top their head. So it's textbook Zach Taylor. Next play. Play action pass. Again. Okay, I did not mean to make it that big. This guy got this guy. This guy got this guy. Double team on him. No pass rush. No pass rush at all. I mean, bro. Okay, so you got him in a zone. Him in a zone. He's supposed to cover this, but he's drifting over here because he sees this guy. You have this guy who's in a deeper zone. I'm going to guess he's there. He's there. So for the most part, if you're looking at your zones, your X is right here. you could make the argument he's going to be there. He's got there. Now, this ends up being a field goal. So, I mean, for the most part, this is good defense. You know, except for the fact that you really just don't have... This is the only guy who potentially could get the quarterback. I mean, you have one lane here. You're not going to go here, because if you go here, these guys are going to peel off. So you kind of have to go this way. And that's going to be probably your go-to method. Is that going to be his play? That's going to be his play. Yeah. That's exactly what I thought. Because if you're, you know, Jalen Hurts, this is what you see. Right? Because if you really break it down, I mean, yeah, you got an option up here. You got an option here, but those guys are defended. You know, as the play kind of goes down here, okay, well, you're not going there. Not mean to do that. You're not going there, right? You got two options. Option 1 or option 2. If you go this way, you're hoping this guy blocks this guy, but if not, he's going to get you. Option 1, I mean, here you got Trey. He's probably feeling the pressure. Goes this way. The only guy that really can get you is this guy. So that's kind of the option, and he just goes with it, and he runs the first down here. Next play later. Pass play. This one is a screen. Yeah, this is a screen pass. So pretty much what they do is they allow Trey to come in here to go after the quarterback, and they're going to throw it over top to their running back. So it works out pretty well. He gets the screen pass, he gets some chunk yards, and he's able to get, you know, down the field. Works out pretty well. The reason why I question if this is a screen or design screen is just because of how quick. Like, the rest of the offensive linemen really weren't blocking like it was a screen pass. It was kind of a pass play here. So this is a good example of what we want to see is right here. We're pretty much collapsing the pocket. You got Trey on one side, you got Sam on the other side. They collapse the pocket right here, right? So what Jalen Hurts has to do is he has to step up. Now, if he steps up, knowing Jalen Hurts, he's probably going to see this hole right here and go for that. Because this is locked down, this is locked down, this is locked down, this is locked down. We got two deep safeties in blue zones over here and over here. And this is actually a man coverage. So everyone has their man. So this is a man coverage. His job right here is to watch Jalen Hurts out of the backfield. So that's his job. And he's going to kind of just monitor. He's also watching the running back. Ball gets thrown, and it is going to be a incomplete pass. Yeah, it's going to be an incomplete pass here. So, honestly, speaking-wise, he had a wide-open touchdown. Let me make sure I don't, before he throws the ball. Okay, never mind. He threw it before that. Okay, so right here, this is when he throws it. And he sees, and he has some options here, right? He sees one-on-one, right? Okay. He knows that if he throws it here, he's going to have a safety help over top, right? Chances are he's not going to be, this safety is not going to be able to get over fast enough, which he doesn't, in order to shut down this play right here. Okay? This play right here, the safety has a little bit more leniency to be able to get, over. This is why when you start the play as a quarterback, the first thing they do is they look at safeties. The safeties are the most important things ever because this is your safety help. This is your help to say, okay, do I have a one-on-one matchup or do I not have one-on-one matchup? And if you have your safeties can drift all over the field. But if they play too far down, so let's say they're a little bit like maybe here, then you know they're not going to be able to cover fast enough to help out over top. This obviously means you can't run the ball, but it does mean you can throw it up top. You got A.J. Brown. You're going to take an option route, and he does, and he ends up being an incomplete pass. It's a good play by the defender here to shut this down and not allow the catch to happen. It ends up settling for a field goal. So let's look at the next drive here. Next drive. Okay, let's go ahead and hike the ball. All right. They got their guy. He's getting beat right here. So he's going to get to the quarterback. Joseph Asai is kind of not playing off, I want to say, but he is getting a slow rush because the offensive lineman guy backed up. I'm not sure what he's doing in limbo. This is all kind of sandwiched, but let's see what we have here. So we have this guy here. I'm just going to kind of mark the guys here. So for the most part, I mean, this play was just hiked, obviously. Right? So what Jalen Hurts sees is, again, you know, what we want to see from an offensive line play here from, you know, any team is we want to see this pocket, right? This pocket here is still protected. Is any defender out or past this line? No, they're not, which is good for the offense here. So he's going to throw it quick here, which does make sense because, in all honesty, you got to think, you know, he's playing kind of like a deeper blue. He's playing a deeper blue. You got two zones in the middle, and then you got one deep. Right? So, for the most part, if you look at it like this, that guy's wide open. I mean, bro, that's free money. It's free real estate, right? So, he's going to throw it quick. Now, the good thing is, usually when this happens is the cornerback has a chance, and if he's fast enough, when he throws that ball, he could actually double down, pick it off, and pick six it, right? So, could have been a really good play. Ends up being a completion instead. Ends up being incompletion, excuse me. Defender made it really good play there. Could have been a pick six if, you know, situation happened, but didn't. Okay, whatever. All right, next play later. Got some motion in the ocean, right? It's going to be a pass play here. Oh, my God. Look at... Wait, let's see. It is a pass play. It's a screen pass. Okay, never mind. It's a screen pass. I'm not looking too much into that. The reason why I said, oh, my God, is because this is his drop back. Okay? This is the line of scrimmage. That's why I said, oh, my God. That's the line of scrimmage. That's the drop back. Okay, that's why I said, oh, my God. But we're good. We're good. We're good. It's a screen pass. He dropped back crazy, but there's a reason why. It's because it was a screen pass. All right, so his drop back is wild here. And it ends up being incomplete pass on the play. We actually covered that very well, to be honest. So this is the option he's going for, right? He's going to try to go for here. Well, we kind of, you know, we snuck that out. So, well, okay, I'm going to say we didn't really sneak it out. What happened is Saquon got caught up here, and he couldn't get past this block here. And then Jermaine Pratt is watching the screen pass, so he had to just throw it in the dirt because there's nobody. I mean, there's nobody option available there. You're going to get destroyed any way you look at it. All right, next play later. Bam. Bam. All covered. I mean, literally cannot get to the quarterback. As I said before, is he protected? Absolutely. That's covered. We have a deep blue zone that's going to cover that. We have this. Okay. Anyone open? For the most part, no. We'll see. As play develops, he's going to go out of the backfield, yeah. Which makes sense, because if you really break this down, he's not open. He's not open. He's not open. He's not open. You got the halfback out of the backfield, which, is this a block and release play? No, this is just a simple route like that. He's going to run out of the backfield. He ends up overthrowing the ball. He throws it to this guy. Okay, so I thought he was going to throw it out of the backfield as a simple 5 or 6 yards. He throws to this guy and ends up completing it. So that's actually a really interesting play. I was not expecting that because this was actually really covered. I think our guy did a really good job there of covering that. Now this brings up the 4th and 1, which is the tush push, which in all honesty, all you have to do is get past this line. Okay, I'm trying to draw straight. All you have to do is get past that line, hike the ball. Yeah, he gets past it. And the tush push works every single time. Except in the end zone when it actually wasn't a touchdown, but it was called a touchdown. You know, whatever. Next play later. Run play to the right-hand side. You would like to see Saquon on this play bounce to the outside because you can see that guy's blocked. That is all blocked. Let's see what Saquon does. He kind of just runs straight into the pile and just gets kind of tackled. He could have bounced to the outside. I feel like he gotten like way more yardage, but you know, everything is hearsay right now. Runs up the middle, goes absolutely nowhere. Again, you know, what he's looking for, Saquon here, is he's right behind this guy. He's trying to cut back, but Von Bell is going to get that hole. He's going to get that hole, and I said hole. He's going to get that hole, and he's going to swallow it up, and that's pretty much that. Good play right there by our defense. Next play later, it's 3rd down and long here. Okay, so you can see we are pushing the pocket back, right? We're getting to the quarterback. You got him on him, him on him, him on him, him on him. This is a man coverage. This is a cover 1 with 1 deep blue zone, okay? Cover 1, 1 deep blue zone. His job right here is to watch the running back out of the backfield, and that's kind of how we have this set up. All day to throw the ball. He throws it to the right-hand side here. And when I saw this live, I thought that this was going to be a pick 6. Because it looked like Logan Wilson had the inside leverage, and he was just going to run for 6. So this was a bad play by Jalen Hurts, in all honesty. And it ends up being almost what the equivalent would be of almost a pick 6 here. Ends up being an incomplete pass. They punt the ball. We get the ball back. Now they have another chance with the ball. Next drive later. All right. Next drive later. This is actually my first time I think we broke down defense on the channel, so kind of fun. Anyway, next drive later. It's going to be a run play straight up the middle. You can see the hole right here that opens up. Saquon's going to run straight through. You know, again, is he going to get to the second level here? No, but even if you get chunk yards, 4, 5, 6 yards, that's more than chunk. But if you get 4 or 5 yards, you're going to be successful in the league. So you can see right here, the idea... Actually, how does this not end up with more yards? Because if Lane Johnson covers him, right? I mean, this guy has him. That's second level, baby. Oh, it's actually 59. Akeem Davis-Gaither. So Akeem Davis-Gaither peels off his block, which ends up getting the running back and stopping him from getting to the second level. Because if this guy can cover Akeem Davis-Gaither, Saquon's gone. That's a touchdown. That's a one-play tutty. Instead, what ends up happening here is Chris Jenkins peels off his guy, and Akeem Davis-Gaither peels off his guy, getting that hole to be covered, and that ends up being not a big play on the play. Great run defense right there by Akeem Davis-Gaither and by Chris Jenkins. Same here. So this guy right here is the big play. If he can block him, right, you could potentially get to the second level here. This ends up being a play where you see right here, watch this guy right here, okay? He gets straight through. Now, he actually gets straight through and gets behind the running back, ironically enough. It's actually funny because he gets through the block, but he actually gets behind him and gets pushed out of the play. It's Logan Wilson. So Logan Wilson, his job here, right, is he trying to get to the running back. This lineman does a real good job, Lane Johnson, of pushing him out of the play and allowing, that's not Lane, but I believe that's Landon Dickerson, ends up pushing him out of the play, and then that might be a tackle in the head right there, but whatever. This is a tush push. The first down. You know, it's the tushy pushy. It's the tushy pushy. It's a technical foul. Okay, whatever. Next play later. Nobody. This is our problem, man. Nobody is getting to this quarterback. He's going to be open. He has him. His job here, I believe, if I am correct, this is a cover 3. Right? That's really what I think this is cover 3. Which, if Jalen Hurts is smart, he has the option here, or he has this option over here, wide open. He also has that. Let's see what he throws. Waits. Oh, he waits all day. He waits all day, and that allows our defender to get in there right there. So, oh, he didn't see this. Our guy fell down. This allows this to be wide open. Our defender falls down. He peels off his block. He falls down. Where is he going with this? He goes right there. Okay, yeah, that's exactly what I thought he was going to do. That's exactly what you do. Well, not only was that guy open the whole entire play, by the way, but he actually ends up peeling off his block and getting wide open even more. All right, next play later. First down 10. Double team Trey. Single, single, single. Everyone has their guy. Guy out of the backfield, wide open. Listen, running backs out of the backfield, it's really hard to cover this as a defense. It is. And I'm not trying to give Lou too much, like excuses here, but it is not easy to call a defense where you got a guy out of the backfield, especially if you got a talented guy like Saquon Barkley, because you got to cover everybody else, and sometimes those guys slip out of the backfield, and you give up 3 or 4 yards. But got this guy, he got him. You got a deep blue, which we run this a lot this game. We're running a lot of man coverage in a cover 1 with a deep blue zone. All right. Actually, is this a man? This is not a man coverage. This is a zone. So this is a deep blue zone, but this is not a man. Because you can see his job here is to cover the flat. Or he might be a quarterback spy. Because you have 2 options open here, okay? You got the, simple curl flat route. Or you have the out of the backfield. You obviously have a route like this, a post route like that. And, yeah, no, he just throws it to the running back. Catches it for like 1 yard. Honestly, if you're, on this play, throw it there. Throw it there quickly. Throw it low so only your receiver can get it. And I feel like you could be very successful in that type of play. Yeah, that's kind of what I would go for in that play. But again, obviously we're, what's it called? Couch quarterback, Monday quarterback here. Looking at this play, but options available. All right. Let's go ahead and... There was a million timeouts, penalties called on that one play. Okay. Hike the ball. Pockets collapsing. Trey is going to be trying to push to the quarterback. Jalen Hurts sees an option available. He also does have this guy right here. So he knows this guy's going deep, right? This guy's going to go with him deep. So this guy is going to be wide open right here. Jermaine Pratt trying to get over to get him. He's not going to be able to. This is all congested. You're not going to go there. You got 2 deep blue zones. You're looking there, right? So let's see where he goes. My guess is he's going for this guy right here. That would be, or he runs. Ooh, he throws it to the left-hand side because he sees the defender kind of napping and ends up throwing it there. Oh, the reason why... Oh, this is interesting. So this guy's job is not to go here. This guy's going to go here. He's going to pivot and go like this. That's his job. Okay, so his route was to stop and kind of go across the middle. He checks it down. Play made. And then we just literally can't tackle. So it's like, it's the typical problems with the defense, I feel like. Our problem is the tackling of this. All right. Is he protected? Yes. Okay. Is this a lineman? I think this is a lineman, I believe. All right. So I'm going to guess that's covered. That's covered. Hold up. Is this a screen pass? Because no, this is a tight end. I keep thinking that's a lineman. He's a tight end. He got a big body, bro. He's wide open out of the backfield, by the way. He's wide open. Now, again, Jalen Hurts has an option to run here. That's definitely an option. Running back's peeling out of the backfield over here. Oh, he's wide open. And that you throw that ball quick enough, right? You're at least getting 5, 6, 7 yards. Because everything else is, that guy you could make an argument. He's getting open deep. Well, hold up. Stop this play. He's wide open. Yeah, you could make the argument the safety is going to collapse and figure it out fast enough. But he's wide open on the play. Does he go to the end zone? No, he's going to go here. It makes sense. Again, as I said before, that guy is open. He's going to sit in the deep. He's going to sit in the zone and just eat up right there. And he's gonna cook. Okay. All right, sorry for the cut right there, boys. Let's get right back into the thick of things. All right, so continuing down the line here. This is going to be a designed run play here. If Jalen Hurts goes this way, he's at least going to get 5 or 6 yards. This is kind of where I think he's going to go, which I don't think is going to be the smartest idea here. We'll see what he does. Nope, he actually runs exactly what I said he was going to run. And he gets a humongous chunk of yards because of that. It is so hard to shut down a quarterback run. It really is. So right here, they're going to run the ball. What he's going to try to do here is a counter. He's going to try to go left and then cut right. Now, the problem is our defensive line is pushing that exact way. So even though Saquon tries to, he's going to get swallowed up in the backfield and shut down on the play. It's a great play by our defensive line here to get in the backfield and shut down the play. All right, so next play later, this is going to go ahead and be a pass play. Is this a screen pass? No, this is just a pass play, which honestly, right here, interior pressure, pushing back all the guys straight to the quarterback. He does have a simple dink down option out of the backfield right here, who, in all honesty, if he blocks him, he could get right to the end zone. This is a touchdown play. This could definitely be a touchdown play. Instead, Jalen Hurts gets under pressure, gets pushed back, and this is the problem. Once you get pushed back, you got straight up Jalen Hurts speed. Jalen Hurts is going to get pushed out of the pocket. He's going to see the hole, and he's just going to run. And that's exactly what he does. He does end up getting tracked down on the play, thankfully. But he sees the hole. He sees the option. He just goes for the option. Takes off running. Going to get some yards. Right here, it's going to be a run play up the middle. This is going to get down to... Okay, so where do we really... I'll say we really mess up. He sees the hole right here. And we're just not able to really control him and get him to the ground, which is really the problem. Now, this is before halftime here. So this is right before halftime. And this is going to be where they end up tush pushing it like 4 times in a row. Let's look at the final tush push. The final touch. Okay, so this is the final touchdown tush push. So it is always difficult to see from a top-down angle. Okay, I'm going to try to draw a line. You just need to get past that. Yeah, he does. It's so freaking close because you got to see where the knee is down and if that's even a touchdown. And again, like I said, it's frustrating watching the tush push. I'll be honest with you, but it is what it is. All right, so next play later, it's going to be a run play straight up the middle. If Saquon does kick out here, he could easily get like 30 or 40 yards, it feels like. He doesn't, though. He just ends up going straight through them. He's going to go straight like this, but he could have went like this. So this is just a mistake by Saquon here. Hole opens up, and you could see, cut back here, buddy. You got that, you got that, you got that. I mean, that is humongous hole in the play. Obviously, we're saying this after fact, and, at the end of the day, it's easier said than done here, but, I mean... Yeah, I mean, you cut back. Yeah, you got some lanes there, buddy. You got some lanes. All right, next play later. Run play up the middle. Nowhere. I mean, that's pure defense right there. Great defense. All right, 3rd down and long. Now, he's going to throw this quick. He has to throw this quick because look at this. This is one of the few times in this game that we actually have a pass rush. This is one of the few times we have in this game that we actually get a pass rush on Jalen Hurts. He has to throw this quick. So what? Oh, I know what this play is. This it's a curl flat. Watch this. Run. Stop. Come back for the football. Caught. 3rd down and long. 1st down. It's a curl flat. Hard to defend. Not easy. I'm not gonna, give our defenses too much excuses, but right here is our biggest issue here. This guy is Trey Hendrickson. He's gonna try to get to the quarterback. All this is blocked off. So you can see there's a lot of times this game where we just get a complete, and he's wide open, by the way. He's gonna probably throw it here because that's blocked. That's blocked. Oh, never mind. Our guy here falls down. Look at this. He falls down. Oh, he's booty butthole naked. He is booty butthole naked. Yep, look at that. Oh, he doesn't even go there. So he falls down, right? And he's going to be wide open. But who he goes for here is this play. Oh. Oh, God. Yeah, look at that. That is, I mean, if you will say someone isn't within 60 yards of him, you could say it on that play. That's really all that comes down to, though, is the zones peel off and the zones actually allow that guy to get open. When you have zones where, like, one guy can run through a zone and he can pull a defender out of his zone, it allows that wide open play to happen. Okay? Play action pass. Myles Murphy in the backfield. He's going to be looking for either option one or no, he's going to be looking for this. I'm going to guess he throws here. He could throw here. Let's see what he throws. What are you going to throw, Jalen? Oh, it's a screen pass. I didn't realize it was a screen pass. So he just throws a screen and he gets tackled right away. He could have thrown that a little bit deeper down the field and probably had an open guy. Yeah, I didn't realize that was a screen pass. That's why Myles Murphy was so open, or so able to get open to the quarterback. Okay, he's going to run the ball up the middle. This one's actually a good play by 92 here. Peels off his guy. BJ Hill is able to get to the running back and help out with the running back a little bit. Jalen Hurts rolls out to the right-hand side. Just outruns the defense. I mean, that's just a simple. Myles Murphy is not able to track down Jalen Hurts. Good blocks, and that's a touchdown. Oh, this defense is actually frustrating to watch sometimes. All right, it is what it is, It's the problem is, man, this is the issue, okay? That's the issue. I don't care what you say, what you think, what your opinion is on this or that or a third. The issue is that it's that area right there, that pocket that does not work. You do not get any pressure on that pocket. That's a problem. When you throw the ball and that's the pocket, open. That's the issue. I mean, look at that. You're not getting any pressure. You're not getting any pressure on him, so he can just sit back there and dot you to fluff up. Does not matter. It really does not matter. I mean, did you see one time today that our biggest technical pressure on him was we almost got pressure on him. Almost. Play action pass. This guy pushing Trey completely out of the play. No pressure. Double teamed. Jalen Hurts can just run here. He got this guy. And he probably also has a guy outside the screen. Oh, this is the touchdown. Which you see right here. This is the only guy there to cover him. He throws it. Touchdown on Jordan Battle. Yep. Oh, man. This defense is frustrating. It is actually irritatingly frustrating watching this defense. I'll be honest with you. Next drive later, this is when we go for the 4th and 1, and this is when the game pretty much ends. They run the ball, okay? Which, to be honest, even if you cut this back, by the way, Sam Hubbard has his guy beat. He's going to get you, so it doesn't matter. That play is kind of dead to right. Just get as many yards as possible. you're not getting too many yards on that play. This ends up being a quarterback run play. He has two options. He has this and this. He's going to take this probably just because you can see right here that he might peel off his guy. But let's see what he does. Yep, he takes the outside. He doesn't get many yards. Doesn't really change much because at this point we're down by 7 and all they need is a field goal. Okay, he's going to throw it quick. Okay, this is interesting. So he's going to throw it quick and he's going to try to go that matchup right here, which is kind of interesting. Takes that matchup, gets that matchup. Yeah, he's gonna. It's a slant route. It's a slant route 1-on-1 with Cam Taylor-Britt, and the guy gets it. Gets a field goal. Okay. Now we're down by 10. We throw an interception. If you guys remember, this is when our defense just gave up. And I know somebody said, like, don't say our defense gave up. Our defense doesn't give up. Yeah, they do. When you are trying your best to play defense, right, and you're struggling, right? You're struggling throughout the game here. And your offense is consistently just crapping the bed and not really doing anything to help you. And you constantly put it out there over and over and over again. I'm not saying this game in particular, but I'm saying in general. Your defense at the end of the game will give up because the one down, they're tired, they're drained, they're just, demolished, and they give up because there's only so much, resource they can give when it comes to a game. It's a taxing thing. And when this is still a thing, you got that. Unless he might be looking for that. Is he looking for that? Nope, he's gonna go for this. No zone, 1-on-1, goes for that ball. Yeah, it's frustrating, man. I'm like, if this feels like rewatching the game at this point, like with how, and it's like our defense is not the worst defense in the world. They're really not. They just give up a chunk play sometimes. You see that? Quarterback looking straight there. He's going to peel off. Peels off. Gets the ball on the little thing there. He's going to throw it quick. Catch the ball. Bam. Great play right there. Run the ball up the middle. Overall wise, this is what Saquon's seeing. That pocket, that hole collapses really quickly because that's a tight end trying to block. And Dallas Goedert is not going to be able to block that well. So that pocket does, or that hole does collapse. But next run play here. He's trying to get there. It's going to collapse. It's going to collapse, but he's still going to get like 20, 30 yards. Actually, I lost the running back. All right, so he's going to go like this. No, he gets the outside. Wow. Saquon is good, man. Saquon is definitely a monster. Yeah, that hole opens up quick. At this point, we're down by 10. We're just, at this point, we're just, putting icing on the cake at this point. And yeah, listen, guys, at the end of the day, we give up the quarterback sneak, the tush push, and it is what it is. Then we're down by 17 and game's over. It sucks. It really does. Because I watched back this film, and there's not much I can say, okay, well, this is the silver lining. Because every single time, we're not getting to the quarterback. We're not putting pressure on the quarterback. We're not collapsing that pocket. We're not doing anything that would indicate to me that we actually have a better chance to win this game. And that's our biggest issue, is pass rush, is getting to the quarterback. Run stuffing's a lot better. Our run defense is a lot better. It is. It really is. But when you can't pass rush and you can't get out to the quarterback, it makes it really hard to stop the run. Because you end up having to stack the box to stop the run, right? And now the pass game opens up. Over top opens up. Zones get beat. It is what it is. Tell me down below your thoughts and opinions. See you guys next one. Peace out.